from Salt Lake County Aging and Adult Services, and we're going to do a little posture check and some balance exercises. This is a really quick thing. This is a great thing to do during the day when you've been sitting for a long time, or when you're starting to get the sleepies, you know, at 2 o'clock, and you need something to kind of pep you up, but you don't have a lot of time. So what we're going to do is start with some posture. Start with your feet about hip width apart, or wherever feels comfortable to you. And I want you to pretend like there's a string that's being pulled out the crown of your head. Remember, the crown of your head is here, it's not here, so you don't want to lift your chin. You're going to lift the crown of the head up towards the ceiling, and just doing that is going to lengthen the body, pull the weight of gravity that we kind of get into that slump. It's going to pull that off of the body. And then after you do that, I want to really feel our feet ground into the toes. You can even take your toes, separate them out, and then place them back onto the ground, right? And then come up to your hip area and make sure that your belly is pulled in, that transverse abdominis is nice and tight. You don't need to tuck your hips unless you know that's something you need to do, but instead just think about lengthening that lower back. Right? We don't want to flatten that curve. There's a little bit of lumbar curve that's normal, but we don't want to be in a super hyperextended position. Main thing is pull the belly in. With that, let's lift our chest. Sometimes what happens is we let gravity pull our chest down. I want you to lift that chest up. So think about that sternum up towards the ceiling, but keep the belly in tight. Right? So standing up tall, all this you can feel just helps to build our good posture. Next, what we're going to do is take our arms and rotate them outwards. So you take my thumbs, I'm going to rotate them and push them towards the back of the room without pulling my shoulder blades together. All I'm doing is doing that rotation. And there you should feel those shoulder blades flatten to your back. They flatten down. We want to keep that lifted chest, flattened shoulder blades, and belly pulled in, and then let our hands just naturally turn and face our body. Hands should be next to your body here, not forward here. And then the last thing we're going to do is really continue to pull that string up towards the ceiling. Make sure that your chin is neutral, ears right over the shoulders. So once you find this posture, a lot of times it feels very stiff, right? Relax into this posture. Let it be a little bit more natural. And here's the real key. From here, we need to maintain this posture as we move about the day, because whatever posture we keep through the day is a posture that we're practicing. So if you stand like this all day long, guess what you're doing? Practicing this posture. But if you stand like this all day long, guess what you're doing? Practicing this posture. So we are what we practice. The more we practice a certain thing, the more we become that. So let's practice that good posture as much as you can, walking around with it. Remember, do this whenever you feel sluggish, first thing in the morning, right before you go to bed, peppered in throughout the day. I hope it helps. Thanks.